Welcome to New to the Street, your weekly hack with Elaine Guy. Elaine is with Globex Data, the leader in Swiss-hosted private and secure communications and data management. Welcome, Elaine.
Thank you, Anna. Welcome to everyone who's watching us.
All right, so attackers, they're using these socially engineered emails, and this example we're going to talk about is in PowerPoint that they're using through the email of Microsoft. How vulnerable is our email these days?
Yeah, so this is interesting. So this malware is essentially an email that you get with a PowerPoint or through PowerPoint when you open it, the malware releases. And of course, it's through the email system. Now, most of the big tech email providers, we've gone, forever showing all the hacks that they had and the vulnerability. And Microsoft in particular, Exchange Email, unfortunately, because of the SolarWinds hack, they have been extremely vulnerable because some of the source code has been stolen. But the point is that when you have billions of people using the same technology that is basically developed by third-party providers and is open source and so forth, and everybody integrates into a system, that means there's no real secret. There's no protection to that system because everybody has a key to integrate their application and their services. And that's the big problem, is that, the more open the system, the more vulnerable it is, if I can summarize it like that. So, not to single out Microsoft, because I love some of their products. Definitely, I do not use their email, wouldn't even open the email if you pay me. I use the Word, Excel, PowerPoint, sparingly PowerPoint, but I use my own email, which is our secure mail. And the reason is because, and also file share, we don't use any of these third-party providers because we control who gets in, who doesn't, and we're not open source, and we don't have third-party developers developing software to integrate with us. For a decade, we were the anti-integration, and we were criticized, why don't you integrate your product with Office 365, etc.? Well, now we have the answer every week. We're being vindicated, so to speak, because we had the right strategy. So the problem is not going away. This is something that's going to proliferate forever, I would imagine, even worse. And we have a different solution that can prevent these kind of issues.
Talk a little bit about that. You often give us these great hacks, right, of how to and how not to get our emails, get two different emails, when to log on to Wi-Fi, when not to. So give us a little rundown of those hacks if you can.
So for the consumer, what we recommend is, okay, so you have your big tech email, Gmail, Microsoft, GoDaddy, or what have you, and then we would recommend you get secure mail from Secure. Incidentally, later this month, we're going to have the email only for consumer, as opposed to just a secure, which has the email and messenger. It's only $7 a month. That is a private email that when you send an email even to an outsider, the info doesn't leave our servers in Switzerland and so forth. We've discussed it. You can go to secure.com and check it out. And now we're launching the business email. I think businesses are the most vulnerable because they're the ones sending PowerPoint left and right. They're the ones that have these legacy systems. So what we recommend for a business, I mean, we can't tell an enterprise with 5,000 employees, dish out and dump your Microsoft email and just use us. But what we do is we say, listen, you need to have a parallel system, because when you send an email through Secure Send, and the person uses secure reply, that guarantees 100% that that email did not go over the open internet, and it always stays in our servers in Switzerland. Also, we never use third-party service providers and developers. That means that we control our technology, which is not open source, and we do not host it on the big tech platform. So we have a much tighter control on who gets in. And that's why it's the fail-safe system. So use Secure Send if you're a business. I highly recommend it. To use Secure Send, you will have to go on webmail right now. But at the end of March, we're going to be able to have an application that will basically be as easy as downloading Gmail, let's say, and ubiquitous, and then you can take advantage of the secure send, secure reply. That'll be for consumer and business. But businesses really need to take a look at what we offer. Later this month in February, we're launching business email domain. So we have actually a queue of businesses waiting to migrate to us. So there'll be more talks about that.
Great. Well, it looks like it's going to be a great year, 2022 for Secure, because we are going to be bombarded with some more hacks, and we need to keep our data private and secure. So thank you for all that you do in helping us reach that goal. Thank you, Elaine, for joining us.
Thank you, Anna, and thanks everyone for watching.